In a cozy little house at the end of Maple Lane, there lived a playful kitten named Luna, and her best friend, a bouncy tail-wagging puppy named Max. Luna had soft orange fur and the most curious green eyes, while Max had floppy ears and a nose that was always sniffing out trouble and treats. One sunny afternoon, the two friends were playing in the backyard. Luna pounced on a butterfly, pretending it was a playful mouse, while Max chased his tail in circles, barking happily. Suddenly, Luna's tummy gave a loud growl. She sat down with a sigh. "I'm so hungry, Max," she mewed. "It's snack time, but where are my treats?" Max plopped down beside her and nodded. "Me too," he woofed, his big brown eyes looking hopeful. "My humans usually give us snacks after our afternoon playtime," Luna said wistfully. "But today I haven't heard the treat jar opening. I wonder if they forgot." Just then, Max's nose twitched. "I smelled snacks!" He barked excitedly. He stood up and pointed his nose toward the kitchen window. "Do you smell that, Luna? Right in there?" he woofed, his tail wagging furiously. Through the window, Luna could see a plate with some yummy-looking snacks on the counter inside. It was a mix of crunchy dog treats and soft cat treats, still warm from the oven. Luna and Max exchanged excited glances. Treats, especially when they were warm, fresh from the oven, were their absolute favorite. The crunchy ones were perfect for chomping and sharing, while the soft ones were great for licking and savoring. And these smelled absolutely divine. "Let's go get them," Max said, already trotting toward the doggy door. "You know the way," Luna called after him, chasing after her enthusiastic puppy friend. As soon as they were inside, paws pattering on the cool kitchen floor, Max nudged the plate closer with his nose. It was sitting right by the doggy door, as if it had been placed there just for them. Luna carefully pawed one of the cat treats to the edge of the counter. "You first," she mewed, her whiskers twitching. "No, you first," Max insisted, wagging his tail so hard his whole body wiggled. "After all, you got hungry first." Luna smiled. She knew Max had a big heart. Even though he loved treats more than anything, he always insisted that she, his little kitty friend, got to eat first. But she also knew he couldn't resist a warm, crunchy treat, especially not one that smelled this delicious. So Luna took a dainty bite of her treat and purred with delight. "Oh, yum," she sighed. "Okay, now your turn." Max grabbed a crunchy dog biscuit and chomped happily as crumbs fell around him. "Delicious," he barked with a grin. "These are the best treats ever," he added between bites. And they kept taking turns, each grabbing a treat for themselves. One treat for Luna, one treat for Max. Soon the plate was empty, and their tummies were full, but their hearts were even fuller. They shared this special moment every day after their afternoon playtime, and Luna and Max wouldn't have traded it for all the catnip and dog toys in the world. Their friendship was like a warm, fresh baked treat, and they cherished every moment they got to spend together. The sun climbed higher in the sky, and the two friends, with their bellies full of treats, were ready for a nap. As they walked away from the kitchen, side by side, Max suddenly stopped. "Uh-oh," he barked. "I think I left my bowl in the backyard. Want to come help me look for it, Luna?" Luna stretched lazily. "I guess I could squeeze in a little more playtime before my nap," she yawned. "After all, a little exercise is good for my beauty sleep." The two friends hurried back to the backyard, their tails wagging and paws padding excitedly on the grass. But no matter how much they searched, they couldn't find Max's ball anywhere. "Maybe it rolled under the big oak tree," Luna suggested, leading the way. Sure enough, there it was, peeking out from under the tree's gnarled roots. "Yay! Found it!" Max barked joyfully, grabbing the ball in his mouth. "Now we can play fetch before I take my nap." They spent the next few minutes throwing the ball back and forth, with Luna chasing after it and leaping playfully in the air. Meanwhile, Max proudly watched her, his tail wagging slowly this time. He wasn't as playful as Luna, but he loved watching her energy and enthusiasm. Soon though, the ball rolled under the bush, and Luna couldn't fit her small frame underneath to retrieve it. "Uh-oh," she mewed. "It looks like I can't reach it." "Don't worry, Luna," Max said, trotting over to the bush. "I'll get it for you." He stuck his whole head and part of his body under the bush to try to grab the ball. "Here goes," he barked as he started digging with his paws. But the ball was wedged in too tightly and he couldn't grab it. He barked in frustration, popping his head back out. "This needs a bigger dog," he said with a sigh. "Or maybe a little kitty paw," Luna said with a wink. She squeezed under the bush with ease and came out on the other side with the ball in her mouth. "Got it," she purred triumphantly, dropping it at Max's feet. "Thanks, Luna," Max said, licking her ear. "You're the best kitty a dog could ask for." Luna purred louder, enjoying the warmth of the sun and the love of her best friend. Then it hit her. "Wait a second," she meowed. "I thought you liked playing fetch." Max tilted his head. "I do, but I like spending time with you more." Luna felt a warmth spread through her chest. It was a feeling she often experienced when she was with Max. Being with him made her feel loved, cared for, and happy. And she knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that their friendship was something truly special. Suddenly, the familiar sound of footsteps and voices broke through their afternoon reverie. Luna and Max looked toward the doggy door and saw their humans entering the backyard. "We heard you two playing," their human mom said with a smile, scratching Max behind the ears. "And what's this?" their human dad asked, picking up the empty treat plate. "Looks like someone had a little snack." He chuckled, winking at Luna. Max wagged his tail furiously, hoping they hadn't noticed him gobbling up his treat so quickly. Luna, on the other hand, had licked her chops clean and would have happily taken another one if they'd offered. But instead, their human mom knelt down beside Luna and scratched her chin. "You're such a sweet little kitty," she cooed, giving her a gentle head scratch. And their human dad ruffled Max's fur. "And you're the best boy a dad could ask for," he said, ruffling Max's fur. "Now let's all go inside for some well-deserved rest," their human mom added, leading the way as they followed their humans into the house. Luna and Max snuggled close, their heads touching. Luna with her soft orange fur and Max with his fluffy white chest were the perfect pair. And as they curled up together on their favorite rug, they knew their humans were lucky to have two loving, playful pets who brought them endless joy. As the hours passed, Luna and Max drifted off to sleep, their dreams filled with adventures, games, and of course, plenty of treats to share. For they knew that no matter what tomorrow brought, they'd face it together, side by side, always ready for anything, as long as they had each other and a few tasty treats to keep their spirits high. And that's the story of how a little kitty and a bouncy puppy shared their snacks and their friendship, reminding us that sometimes the best things in life are shared with a friend. The end.